all yours, Ted.
Ah, yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to. It's not Beyblade, it's Warhamster tonight. Yes, welcome to this mid holiday YouTube live stream from me and that other guy, Chris. That's him. Yes. Yes. Welcome. Yes. Chuck says, "Where's my intro?" Well, yes, it's a joint live stream with the two of us. Although it's on my channel tonight, Chris is actually hosting it from his channel to my channel.
I have all the buttons.
It's complicated. Yeah, but this is the best way that we can find to do it, because my computer doesn't seem to be able to find two cameras, or it doesn't seem to want to stream from me to Chris to back to. It's complicated. Never mind. But yeah, that's what we're doing anyway. That's why it's not my music. And actually, we because Chuck mentioned that about music, next time I'm probably going to have to change it, because it won't be Baneblade anymore. Yes, it won't be Baneblade, because I'm really coming to the end of this now, and I'm struggling to find things to do on it. I'm just going to sort of do a little bit of weathering tonight, take the masking fluid off the lights, and yeah, have a play with it. But yeah, we're here just for a bit of a chat and a chill down after Christmas Day and Boxing Day and being full of turkey and things like that. But yes, we're here, we're all together. So it's me and Chris. Chris, you can come on now. You can click the buttons and join in.
It's my turn now. I'm here as well. Yay!
Okay. So yes, we're just going to do, but it's up to you lot to chat. And I must say, first of all, a great thank you to Dad for my very first super chat. Yeah, thank you very, very, very much. If you were keeping up on Skipper Scale Models, you'll have saw that just Christmas Eve, I think it was, I got monetized by YouTube. So I'm now a YouTube professional, and I can earn something.
You can retire now, Ted.
Yeah, I've actually put the yacht on hold. I've told them to not cut any steel yet, just so I can see how the finances go. But I think at this rate, I won't be able to afford a model boat. But never mind. Thank you very much, Dad. Thank you. Yes. So what are we going to do? Are we going to do anything tonight, Chris, or are we just going to sit and drink gin? Have you got gin?
I've got a brandy here.
Yeah.
Yep, officially brandy. I'm doing my Ridge Runner still. I did pick some more Greeblies onto the lightning protector cannon. I put the little barrels on the back there. They fitted on quite nice. I put a couple of knives and panels and things on there. But I haven't primed them yet, so I'm going to just go over those in the whatever it is, Celestra Grey, that I've sort of primed it all in, and then go on and continue the painting of it, really. But yes, not much happening.
Yeah.
But welcome to the land of YouTube professionals, Ted. It's been a long time you getting here, but now you're here. I'm sure, onwards and upwards.
Yeah, I've been working hard. I've ticked all the right boxes, and I've got all the happy subscribers, and hopefully I can keep them. They won't all run away now. And yeah, I've got the required number of hours. And that was the hardest bit, getting the required number of hours in, because you don't realise 400 hours. Wendy, thank you. Another £5. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Thank you. You can have a little badge to say I was number 2. Yeah.
Number 2 badge. That's nobody needs a number 2 badge, Ted.
All right then. Yes. Yeah. But that's very kind of you, Wendy. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've never. And Chuck. Yeah.
There we go. See, it's all kicking off now.
Oh yeah. I maybe at the end of this stream I can phone the shipyard and tell them to start cutting that steel after all. But yeah, when they finish the next submarine, maybe I'll ask him. Are you free to build me a yacht? I've got all the yacht hair and the short trousers and the flip flops and things like that. I've got all
Chuck has put a request in there for you though.
Well,
He did tell you to have a New Year's drink with that. So.
Oh right. Oh, okay. To have a New Year's drink, I will. Yes. And speaking of that, what did everybody get for Christmas? By the way, what? I got some drink. Yeah, I'll drink. Chuck, have a drink on you. Thank you very much. Yeah. I did get some drink for Christmas. I got some very nice whiskey, and I got some more whiskey. So the next few live streams could be really interesting.
Yeah, they're fine. It's all right. What's the worst that can happen, eh?
Yeah. If it hasn't happened before, it's yeah.
It's not like you drop a bit and then find a completely different bit that you dropped earlier, and you know.
Yes,
that would never happen.
Yeah, I have had that happen before. Where I've dropped a bit and found a bit that's been
dropped an arm and found a head or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So did you get nice things for Christmas then, Chris?
Not a great deal. I mean, obviously, Christmas this year isn't really Christmas, is it? Because it's
it's a little bit strange.
Christmas, a little bit quiet and locked away Christmas, but I like it quiet and locked away. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I did get a small bottle of brandy, and I got some Lego. I got a rather large Lego kit that I'm going to build or start building tomorrow on a special live stream, because there's no E-Models live stream tomorrow night, because we're doing an all afternoon Christmas build tomorrow, aren't we?
So you're taking this.
So I'm going to nip in, and after we finish that at 8 o'clock, but not here. This will be over on my channel. I shall be building some Lego. I've got the child, the Mandalorian mini Baby Yoda child kit in Lego form, which I shall be starting to put together.
Well, the only kit that arrived in our house was for Skylar. She's got some Lego, and she's actually quite keen. I don't know if any of you out there know Skylar, who's my granddaughter. She loves coming on and doing a live stream when she wants to build Lego. So we may see her over the Christmas period. Well, over the holiday period. It's not really Christmas now, is it? Christmas.
Well, it's whatever you make of it, isn't it? Really. Yeah. Fox is here as well. Saying hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Skipple Scale Models is removing mask goal, maximum satisfying, he says.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. What I've got to do after this is take pictures of it, and then blow them up, because once you take a picture of it, you realise that you haven't taken the mask off.
Yeah, it's only when you take pictures of it and post them on social media.
Yeah, after you post them on social media, you realise then. Yeah, I could take the dude off, and the dude has got his stand this week. Right. Who else? Athol's got Yoda slippers from his neighbour across the road, and he got a blender. And he got a blender from me. Right? Yeah, that's like swap shop, isn't it? I've got a pair of slippers and I want to swap them for a blender. Who else did I see? Somebody up there got Dungeons and Dragons or something. I got a big D&D tech kit that's a Dungeons and Dragons cushion, and 3 Vallejo game colour paint sets, and a custom apron for the baking. Wear the custom apron when you're modelling and go straight to baking, and combine all the hobbies at once, baking and model making. The latest Airfix Sea King for me, and a couple of bottles of I can't see because it's a couple of bottles of extra thin from me. I was going to say enjoy the drink, but no, you can't. Okay. Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, Happy New Year to all. Oh, Fester's £5. Thank you. Welcome to the club, he says. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, I'm so happy. I better run and tell Mrs. Ted that I'm getting extra fun here. Yeah, I better not tell her because she'll shut me in the loft. Get up there and make some money. No, it's not like that. But thank you, thank you. Oh, where were we?
I also got some paints at Christmas time. I've got some paints that I've been after for a little while. I've got the technical Hexwraith Flame and Nighthaunt Gloom, which are the glowy, ghosty colours for when I get round to doing the Malignance set for glowy flame things. I've got the Orc Flesh contrast paint because I've ended up doing lots of orc stuff, and I thought it'd be easier to do with a contrast paint for the flesh. And a couple more metallics, Iron Hands Steel and Iron Warriors, which are quite nice. I shall be using some of those momentarily on some of the guns and bits on here.
Now, I didn't get any model related stuff. Because I think it's mainly because people don't know what I want, and when people say, "What do you want?" Yeah, and you can think of lots of things, but then when they ask you directly what you want, your mind goes blank and you can't think of anything. So with the type where the wife and I can sort of we just get what we want when we want.
Pretty much, yeah. It's. I mean, we generally don't buy anything sort of for yourself, family in December, but this year's all been different anyway. So you know, if you need something, you can buy it, don't you?
Good. What else? I find the chat's all moving up. Yeah.
Yeah. Fox says he got noms and some bits and bobs, some Fox slippers and a Land Raider Crusader kit.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I did get slippers. I got the obligatory slippers from the wife Atlantis. I got slippers as well.
I didn't get any slippers this year. Admittedly, I don't need slippers this year, but that doesn't normally stop them.
I think this year's been a year when you probably do need slippers because you've probably worn your slippers out more than you've worn your shoes out.
Well, yeah, but I've still got slippers, so you know, I do like slippers. I'm not one of these person that poo-poos slippers. I think slippers are great. They're little feet hugs.
Yes.
So why would you not like slippers?
Well, the last pair I had before these, they almost killed me because they were really floppy on my feet, and going down the stairs many a time they've come off, and I've nearly gone after them downstairs. But yeah, so I'm now all safe again going up and downstairs, especially with a gin. So yeah, and I got a map as well. I got a gift set of a couple of miniature bottles of whiskey and a map that you can scratch off. When you've had a bottle of whiskey,
places you've been to, sort of thing.
Yeah, when you've had a bottle of whiskey, you can scratch off the bottle that you've had. So it could be an advance notice of presents for Christmas. Yeah.
That's quite cool. Right, I've decided I've got to put. It's a Warhammer build, so I've got to do some orange on it. I'm going to do an orange stripe down the middle, or maybe not the middle.
Oh.
No, maybe two stripes, one down each side, because the middle was what's done on the box art, and I'll do that. So I'm going to just do a freehand line, sort of down that side and one down that side, I think. So we'll see how that works out. It's going to work out perfectly. Obviously, it's going to be just spot on. So yeah. Wendy got a Baneblade. Wendy Hickson got a Baneblade and some slipper socks and some other stuff.
Oh right, yeah, slipper socks. They're a version of slippers.
Everybody needs a Baneblade.
Yeah, Steve 131 got a Tamiya 1 T55 and slippers. Fox got some Fox slippers and a Land Rover Cruiser. No, he got a Land Raider Crusader. And now I've lost the chat. Winnie Hickson says, Fox says, Winnie Hickson, Baneblade, best Christmas ever. Yeah, put lights in it. Don't forget, put lights in your Baneblade. Yeah, don't cop out like Fox did.
Everybody needs a Baneblade for a pillow, says Fox. Yeah, I wouldn't use your Baneblade as a pillow because that's never going to end well.
Yeah, I don't know if Fox had worked it out right, he could have lit his Baneblade and then used it for a nightlight. So if you woke up in the middle of the night with nightmares, he would have seen the Bane blade glowing, and it would have calmed him down. Or he could have used it as a reading light. So have I got? I think I've got all the mask all off now. Now I've just got a
I bet
paint.
you haven't. I bet you missed a bit.
I've just got a
You
paint.
know it's traditional to miss a bit.
Probably. The paint's come off, but I'll have to retouch the paint up or weathering.
Colin's going to build his own, as well as motorise and radio control his Bane blade.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah, we're looking forward to
I
that.
think it could be motorised. You could just put it on a little bit of a four-wheel drive chassis, and give the front wheels room to turn, and you could put it on a chassis just to go along. I bet you could motorise it. Wendy Hickson got all the extra sprues as well, so she can have more guns. Right, let's have a look, see what it looks like lit up. Oh, that's a turret. Cool. Look at that. Got to turn the lights out a bit.
So I still think it needs sounds.
It
the
does.
lights are lovely.
I think it's lacking sounds. There we go. Turn the lights out so you can have a. I can't turn all the lights out, otherwise I'll lose sight. I can't see anything I'm doing at all. And we've got some around the back. We've got the stop lights, just so you don't run into the back of it.
Yeah, you might not see it.
Yeah, you might not see it. Yeah, if you see this on the motorway taking up 3 lanes, you're not going to get past it anyway. Yeah, they're pretty bright them. I reckon that you could use it as a reading light, Fox. If you'd have lit yours up, you could have used it as a reading light for when you go to sleep.
But it turns from side to side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it make it hard to read things if it keeps turning around?
Well, you could just turn the turret off, and then it stops on. There we go. All the lights. Let's put some lights back on so you can see what's happening.
Foxy's happy that I've done this freehand shenanigans. My stripe, 2 stripes. I think Chris needs to rebuild his Bane blade and light his, says Twisted Rail. Yeah, I need to finish it first. It's all built and painted. I need to step up and do the weathering on it at some point. But yeah, I'll get there. Yeah,
that's the bit I'm doing now. I'm just doing the weathering. I haven't even done all the painting because there's so much of it to do. I've still got lots of skulls and aquilias. Is that what they're called? I've got a few of them to do, I think, somewhere. I'm sure I've got some missing. I'm sure I've seen some somewhere. And then I've got to do some panel line washes and pin washes, but I can't do them until I've gloss varnished it, put a varnish coat on, and then I can pin wash it. So what I'll do, I'll probably call this week will probably be the last week of the Bane blade, and then next time I'll get to work on the Hydra and we'll get all this finished. It's been a long time. It's been a long time in its build, but yeah. So I
won't be so happy that you're doing the Hydra. He much prefers Bane blades.
Yeah, I haven't any more room for Bane blades. Right, let's have a look back in the chat and see what everybody else has got. Wendy's also got the lighting kit. Brilliant, good. I will try and put a little post up of how I put the turret rotator servo in, if you've got that as well, Wendy. William Roybone's I got miniature whiskey barrel, and now I just need some whiskey to put it. It'll never get in it. Just drink the whiskey and leave the barrel for sure. Fest is going to build his own as well as motorise it. Oh, did we say that?
I said that, yeah, but you
Yeah.
can say it again. It's your channel. You
Yeah,
can say what you like.
yeah. Well, he did provide the super chat, so yeah, it's worth saying again. Uh, are you going to have to mask the lights again for when you varnish it, or are you letting the oils and enamels mat it down? Yeah, I'll just be careful. Yeah. They'll be all right. They won't get varnished. I'll put
It'll be
stuff over it.
fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It might actually never get round to being varnished. It might just go on the shelf and become shelf queen. And then one day I'll pick it up again and think, oh, I know what, I could do some weathering on this. Yeah. Well, welcome to Ted's Baneblade Part 2, Weathering. Weathering and painting. We do have some. I'm looking for stuff. Can't find stuff. I haven't been up here since. I've also got the decals to put on.
I can't find my decals. I don't know where they are. But
Probably still in the box.
I'm not sure that I need decals on it. I've got some decals that I've got elsewhere for Warhammer stuff, but yeah.
I've still got these dudes to do as well, but they'll probably never get round to doing them either.
Do one now. Go on.
Yeah, there should be some stands for them, I guess, because I've lost them as well. Right. Would it be easy to use masking tape? Dark chipping fluid, gunmetal graphite, chipping colour with primer. Don't want that one. Dark.
Adam the Raging Modeler says, if I were to get a Baneblade, would I add Shark Mouth or Cool Flames? You can have both. Why not both?
Both.
You can have a Shark Mouth with flames coming out of it. Oh, look, Ted's doing it all left-handed again.
Yeah, all left-handed.
See, not only is it a painted Baneblade, it's a painted Baneblade that was all done left-handed.
I'm just be careful because I'm wobbling the bench and I notice my gin is wobbling, so I'll have to drink some out of the glass before it gets spilt.
I'm actually just going to do the whole of this top gun in this metallic that I've just got. And then we'll put in detail bits in other colours back over it.
Now, what colour primer do you think would be on a Beyblade if it got the paint scratch? What colour primer do you think it would be?
That's a good question. I don't know. Would they prime it, or would it just be straight over the metal?
Yeah, I think they probably built them in a rush, and because they're so big, they just probably sent them straight out. And just
someone will probably tell you from the rich history and lore of Baneblade.
Yeah.
There'll be an official colour that they're all primed in before they leave the tank Baneblade yards of wherever it is they come from. Someone will tell you.
So I'm just doing a couple of scratches up here as though it's ran into something and scratched all the paint off.
Zadster just come in. Evening all and season's greetings.
Good evening, Zadster. How are you?
And Fox has said, I've got no idea about the colours of the primer.
Well, we can just make it up then, can't we? Chipping, red primer, gunmetal, dark chipping for wood, red primer. I don't know what red primer. I don't think red primer would show up too well on this.
I don't think red's not a good choice for that one. No, not for well, for mine either. But yeah, no, certainly not for yours.
No, I think we'll just go down to bare metal. When it's chipped, it can be bare metal. So I could just use these pencils because it beats getting the paintbrush out and doing highlights or dry brushing.
You've really fallen for those pencils quite hard, haven't you?
I have, yeah, because they're no mess. You don't, and if you don't do it right, you can just wipe it off and start again. And they do take a varnish, so you can varnish over them. So you could probably layer it if you wanted. You could do this, then put a layer of varnish on, and then do another coat with streaking and things like that, so you don't disturb like the chipping and such.
Fox tells you to weather me like one of your French tanks.
Oh, ooh la la.
It's just colouring in, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's like those books, adult colouring books.
Not that sort of adult colouring book, no. Not,
Yeah,
not
no,
like that.
yeah.
No, not like that. No.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just wondering, are those sort of books available? Colour, flesh.
Flesh tones. Yeah. Sort of chrome in there. It's quite nice. Sort of almost the lead belcher, not quite as dark as lead belcher. This is a bit brighter than lead belcher, but it's quite nice metallic.
Oh, I didn't
have it before.
Once again, Chris, I'm just guessing what you're doing because I can't see.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the way we've got the stream set up, I get a huge screen full of Ted in front of me here, but he can't see what I'm doing at all because of the way the software needs to work to be able to get me to stream and everything and things. Fox says, if I paint the middle bit of the front under the bonnet gun orange, it will look like a mankini. Well, we know you have experience of mankinis, so I'm not going to do that. No. No.
Yeah, for a small fee, we can provide Fox in his provide a picture of Fox in his mankini.
I'm pretty sure it was it not lime green, the mankini that you might have got sent by somebody?
I bet he's worn it. You know, yeah, I bet he's worn it. Bet he tried it.
He's wearing it now.
Yeah. He might wear it all
I think
the
that's
time.
his Sunday night mankini. Rubber bane blade, bullets bounce off. Thermal mankini says that stuff. I don't think thermal works with mankini, does it?
No.
Pretty sure it doesn't cover enough flesh for it to do things like that.
Thermal could work for those it works in specific areas. So you're not warming your whole of the body up. It's like mittens. It's like mittens, just warm your hands, but to keep your fingers warm.
It says, I have never, nor will I ever, wear such a garment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't believe you. I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures to prove otherwise. They might have been photoshopped, but I'm sure I've seen pictures.
Let's have a look back in chat.
Buck Rogers would have done red, not orange. The red. I assume you're talking about my one here with the orange stripes. I would have done red. Red is what's done on the box art, but I've got a sort of underlying theme throughout all of my WARHAMSTER builds, and they've all got to have some orange on them. Some of them are primarily orange, some of them are just bits of orange, but this is enough orange to highlight it and make me feel okay. So, yeah, just think of it as light red.
Unfortunately, being in a workshop at the top of the house, it means you've got to go downstairs every time I want to empty some water out. So I've got to got a gallon container that I empty it all into now.
Which is also useful if you get caught short,
True. Yeah, yes, true.
or if you've got another one, separate one for that.
I've got a hose pipe that goes under the roof, under the eaves, and that's.
That's okay then. Yeah.
I also found that these pots from KFC with the dippers in are brilliant for holding water and paints and things like that.
All right. Yeah.
Because it's nice and shallow, so they're nice and wide. So don't take any room on your bench.
And of course, you need to get them somehow, so you need to order KFC.
Well, yeah, that's it. You need to order the food.
Sorry, we need KFC again. I've run out of pots.
That's it. Yep. Sponge. Not too much water. We just want moist.
They're having a thing about the colour red in chat. Both Buck and Dad are both.
Well, I think Dad's in chat and he approves of my red, so can't be all bad.
I will be putting some red on it at some point because it needs some red. That sentence makes no sense. What sentence was that? When the work patrol box thing comes out, I could be tempted to play Works again. There's a certain freedom I like with Works. Yeah, I don't think that doesn't make sense to me either, I must admit. Yeah. It's one of those, I understand all of the words you used, but not in that order.
Ooh.
I find Chris's lack of palette disturbing, says Fox. It's a metallic paint. I'm allowed to not use palettes. Look, I've got palettes there. I used it earlier, and I shall use it again, but not for metallic paints, because you don't want to, you know, corrupt your palette. That would be a bad thing. Is having the palette next to it not enough? I mean, I've actually got to use it as well. Nobody told me that.
Yeah, I've still got to watch the video back later and see what you're on about.
It's not that exciting. I wouldn't bother.
Right.
Yeah. Peter Rogers is saying about your dips pot. I save all those sorts of things. Bottle lids, small cake tins, pick up an extra little sauce pots at McDonald's, etc.
I tell you what's good. Have you seen those? I can't think what they are. Like little chocolates. No, never mind. Forget that. I can't think what they're called. But chocolate holder trays.
I don't know. It could be lots of different chocolates, but I don't know which one you're
lots
talking about.
of different chocolates, and I've eaten them all this Christmas, and I can't remember what they are. I will find out for next time. But in the meantime, I'll continue rusting this Beyblade up because we like rusty Beyblades.
Rusty's good, yeah.
I've tried to balance it up and not forget to do the other side. I did that dust all down here, but I've got to do this side.
Orcs. Talking about orcs. Oh, why did orcs come out of works? Oh, right. Every time Raging Modeler said works, he meant orcs, apparently, but auto carrot kicked in. So, let's read it again. When the Orc Patrol box thing comes out, I could be tempted to play orcs again. There's a certain freedom I like with orcs. That does make more sense, yes. Are they doing a start collecting orcs pack? Is that the box thing you're referring to?
Whatever orcs are, yes. If they're worth collecting, collector. Yeah.
The orcs are the big green things.
Okay.
They're big and they're green.
Or like trees.
No, they're sort of like people, but
Right.
bigger and greener.
Okay.
Athel's asking if you mean Fiera Rocher.
Yeah, I think they're not Ferrero Rocher. They're like little pancakes with a certain circular drop of chocolate on the top, but they're all chocolate. I can't think what they are.
Oh, right. No, when you said a little pancake with a little drop of thing on top, I was thinking ice gems, but that's not chocolate.
No.
Muse is about saying recycling is good. Yes.
Yeah.
Making use of stuff that, you know.
Yeah. Well. Who's in here that can? Who is it that makes all sorts of other models out of rubbish?
That's Steve. That's B3.
Yeah, B3. I thought it was B3. Yeah.
It's the ultimate recycler. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I for some reason reading out Muse's thing about recycling and using things that people throw away, I just started thinking about wombles.
Yeah, we are wombles.
But people won't know what wombles are because they're not as old.
It's agists.
B3 is an orc, says Fox. Yeah, an orc and a womble. If an orc and a womble had a baby, then that would probably be B3. Don't know why I'm tidying up the edge there. I've got to go back and do orange again in a minute, but try and keep it tidy throughout, then it might be easier to keep it going to the end, maybe? I don't know. Zadster treated himself to a Winsor & Newton Series 7 number 2 brush. Nice.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. They just, it's like getting a mortgage to get them, isn't it? Have you used it yet, though? Is there good reports to be had from it?
No, I've got a couple of the tiny teeny like 000 and 40 Winsor & Newton brushes. They're quite good, but they're not, they're not exceptional. They're not the be all and end all type thing. But then again, I might have not got the good ones. I might have got the, the cheaper version or something. Or I might just be not good enough to be aware of the subtle nuances.
Oh,
that's the most likely reason. They probably are that good if you're that good. But because I'm not, it'd be like, getting a master's painting lesson from, Van Gogh or something and not having a clue what you're doing. It's pointless.
Yeah. It's like, you mean like going to Van Gogh for a painting lesson and taking your painting by numbers?
I would say getting Bob Ross to teach you with a 2-inch brush, but he can paint with a 2-inch brush, so that doesn't actually help.
Yeah.
Athel says, as my living room is almost finished redecorating, I might start my new Space Wolf contingent tomorrow. Cool. As we said earlier, tomorrow, daytime, most of the afternoon. Colin, Fox, Ted, and myself will be doing the E-Models cheapy build Christmas special live stream, 4-hour stream.
Yes.
So put that on while you're doing it.
Be there. We're not allowed to drink in those streams because it's family friendly. So, yeah. So I will bring some lemonade.
Yeah, soft drinks only tomorrow. But then again, in the evening time when I'm doing my Lego, I'll no doubt find something to drink. So you can watch along and join in with that. There's the lead belcher I was looking for. Give that orange a little bit longer to dry before I do my second coat of that. Ice Queen's here. Evening, welcome.
Ice Queen. Hi, Ice Queen. Ted, you can always have Adam's ale water. Says Ethel. Yeah, I do. Yes, it's all a ruse. This is just ordinary council pop.
Yeah, it's like in the movies. It's not really brandy. It's cold tea. It's just what they have to use to make it look like it's official, but it isn't. Now I know I'm doing this all in the wrong order and doing, stuff in front of other things that I've got to paint behind, but most of this is going to stay this grey base colour, I think. So, it will have some chipping and weathering going on at some point as well, but most of it's going to be as is.
Yeah. Well, doing things in the wrong order, people probably notice that I'm doing everything in the wrong order. Like, weathering. I just weather because I think as I'm doing some weathering, I think, oh yeah, I'm doing some brown on here, some rust. Oh yeah, some chips might be nice in there, so I'll paint on some chips after it.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't go stick. I don't stick to the menu. Like they should all be protected with a coat of matte varnish and such like that. But no, it's matte anyway. So I know I could take it off, but why would you want to take it off? If it doesn't look right, you just make it look like it's something else.
Yeah. And these are both Ted's and mine are not being built for competition use or play use or having to fit into any other armies or anything. It's just for the fun of it and for giving us something to do while you lot are hanging around and chat, basically.
Yeah, I think I'll take mine to the Warhammer shop and ask him if he wants to display it and watch them all recoil in horror as it's the wrong colour. What battalion's that supposed to be?
Oh yeah, no, I've already got an open invitation for my bright Dayglow orange digital camo Baneblade to go into the window of my local Warhammer shop.
Right.
But mainly because the manager knows it's going to be freakishly, out of the ordinary. But
you'll see if you follow any Warhammer Facebook pages, you'll see it appearing on there. Discussions.
Look at this! Oh my god!
Discussions on the inaccuracies, incorrect things about it.
Yep. Don Bing says that Baneblade's looking very good. Show me about the other one whose stripes are very poorly painted. Yeah, I've just put them on. They're only halfway done, but yeah, they're just freehand painted on.
I would
And
pay
not
good
finished
money
yet.
to sort out Ted with an army and a proper game. I'd probably get bored. Yeah, I'm afraid my attention span isn't that long. It's very nice of you folks, but
Yeah, I don't think the game would last very long.
I do have some tabletop games, but they're the board games, and I have played them. They were quite popular a few years ago, 70, yeah, maybe the 80s.
Hmm.
Avalon Hill, I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're a big wargaming company, and I bought a boxed game called A Bridge Too Far.
All right.
And
I don't know it, but
it represents Arnhem and the battle for Arnhem, and each regiment's a little square tile, and it's got the right regimental sort of marks on it. And if it's an infantry division, it's got a certain stencil on it, and
all right, yeah.
if it's an armored brigade, it's got a little tracks and things on it, like you would find on the back of tanks and things like that. And it takes forever to play because you roll your dice and then you make your move.
You've got to measure how far you can move, and can you see this
Yeah, well,
other gun from here?
yeah,
And
you can't move into one area because that might be occupied by a higher scoring regiment or something like that. Yeah, but it was good to play, but you've got to have some. You can't play it on your own, and you've got to have somebody to play it with you that's
Yep.
also into it. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, well, I used to play Risk as a very
Yeah,
basic level of wargaming, but I tried to play it like through an app more recently, and didn't have a clue. I couldn't figure out how to do it, what to do.
yeah, I've seen
It
that
just seemed
game.
much more difficult.
Yeah, I think I have tried to play Risk myself at one time, but couldn't grasp the idea of it. I'm just putting this under here because I'm making a hell of a mess with the weathering powders. So I'm just working front to back with rust because Bane Blades were built by Chrysler and on a Friday afternoon, so they rust.
Sounds about right. Kenderground Ramongo says, we used to spend entire weekends playing tabletop war games in the 80s, attended gaming conventions too.
Yeah. All by men in roll neck sweaters smoking a pipe.
Yeah, of course, that's illegal to do indoors now. You're not allowed to wear roll neck sweaters.
Yep, that's it. Highly frowned upon if you're in a Rolex sweater these days. Let's have some dark rust. That's like that.
Fox says, I will play a game of 40k one day. Adam and I need to cause chaos at Goblin Gaming at some point. I just need to paint a force worth of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't turn up with an incorrectly painted army. They won't let you in.
Absolutely. The Underground says Ted is absolutely right. You could spend hours rolling dice, and in the end, each army had advanced perhaps a few inches towards each other.
Yeah, and you never fire a shot before your mum called you for tea. Yeah, but it's tea time. Oh yeah, but Mum, we're just in the middle of it's tea time.
5 more minutes. 5 more. No. Got school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Got school tomorrow, and you're a teacher.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I know you don't want to go to school anymore. Yeah. I know that everybody hates you and you get bullied, but you're the headmaster. You've got to go.
Yeah, the old ones are the old ones. Yep.
Yep. Up here in Scotland, we used to play Sudden Strike, albeit on a games machine, but it could last for hours. Sudden Strike? No, I don't know that one. Fox says he agrees about Rolex sweaters, but as he gets older, he does find himself drawn to corduroy jackets and turtlenecks. Yeah.
Yeah, you do need help, but we
Yep.
knew that already. So
Yeah, waistcoats. And waistcoats. The aging rocker leather waistcoat. Yeah. Who do we know that's got a leather waistcoat? Oh, never mind.
about there. Another coat of this in a bit, and a bit grey over the edges, and tidy it up. It should be all right.
Zadza says you need a pipe too to point at things. Yeah, you don't need to light it. You just need to point at things and poke people with it. I nearly make pencil in my gin then.
Using the gin instead of the.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, in IPA, beats IPA and tastes nicer.
Would it clean your brush though? Would it? It probably would, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
All right, I think that's not too far off being straight. What do you think? How straight's that? Bit stuffed up down this corner. I'll tidy that up in a minute. But this one seems to be a little bit wide, so I've got to bring the grey back in over the top of that. But other than that, that's not bad.
Scale Model Muse says Risk is one of his favourite games. I'd probably like to have a go at it, but as I say, you need somebody else that has the same interest in the game, and I don't think anybody in my household has the same.
Yeah, that's the trouble. You don't need to get on there. Chris is leaning to one side, says Twisted Rail Hobbies. Yes, I shall correct it momentarily. apologies for the long stretches of silence on the stream, but you know we're
Yeah.
both doing delicate, fiddly stuff that you got to, you know, poke your
Takes-
tongue out for and stuff like that. So yeah, amuse yourselves in chat while we're being quiet.
Yeah, it's all the concentration and sticking out of tongues.
Difficult to talk when you got your tongue sticking out, isn't it?
Mm. There you go, a new series to get the ad straight. I've read of you rolling in Painting with Gin, a Skipper Ted with Skipper Ted and gin.
Yep.
Painting
Sponsored
with
by gin. Fox tells me if you want to trick the eye into not seeing any wobbles, just chip the orange with the base colour. It ties together nicely and hides any imperfections a bit. Yeah, thank you. I shall be doing that as well. But I think most of it is about right. But yeah, it will get there. And obviously once it's got a coat of weathering and stuff over it as well, that will also conveniently hide everything. I just put a thick layer of mud over everything. Probably the best answer.
Coated many colours.
Trim a sliver of orange off the right hand side, the left hand stripe and the curve at the front. Yeah, this bit here I'm aware is too thick, so that the grey will be going back over that bit. Is that the right hand side of the left hand stripe? Yeah, that bit. There's a bit of discoloration over on this side as well. I noticed when I got it close to the camera, I can see it. There's a little problem over there, but this is a bit too thick at this end. So yes, I shall be. Once this is dried again, I shall come back in with the grey. Being that the Celestial Grey is a base as well, it goes over much nicely. This orange being a layer takes more to get there. But when it gets there, hopefully it will look all right. Just where it goes past the gun, it goes a little wide. Look at it from the front, the right-hand side of the left side stripe. Yeah, wait, which way am I pointing? I mean, if I'm holding it away from me, is this the left-hand side? Because I'd call that the left-hand side, whichever way it's pointing. On the hood, not the mudguard. Or up here? Or I'm not worrying too much about it, you know. I shall put some goggles of seeing on momentarily and then get a close look and be able to see all of the imperfections. And of course, as we mentioned earlier, I'll take a picture of it and post it up on social media and then I'll find it as soon as you click send.
Yeah, the way this Bainblade's looking, it could be doing with going at the garage for a set of new wings because they're quite shot up.
So chipping or wibbles, that'll be fine. No, your other left says 900 mince pies. Oh, 9,000 mince pies. Sorry, I'd given you, I'd taken away 90% of your mince pies. Can't be doing that.
Oh, well, it's Christmas. It's eating them all.
I thought it was his other right. Exit stage left. No, I give up, says Fox. Beyond Hope says, enjoy 3D printing, they said. You'll have fun, they said. Now on top of the massive pile of plastic I have to build and paint, I've got over 60 3D printed Cyberpunk minis to paint and more to come. Yeah, nobody ever said it'd be fun and easy.
Yep, eBay. You know, it's all you only need to say when you got 60 models of something. eBay.
What if you're at a roundabout? What, the left and the right bit? That still stays the same, doesn't it? It's not how left and right works, is it? That's why I've got digging up my hairdryer for tomorrow, haven't I? So I can get all the paint dried quick. Can't be doing this sitting around waiting for stuff. Have you been playing Cyberpunk as well as painting the minis? I'd got Cyberpunk. I started playing it, and then I drifted away from it and stopped playing it. So I will be going back to it. It works okay on the Xbox X. I haven't got a Series X, but just the normal Xbox One X. It was all right. It looked fine. It played fine. I think I had one crash while I was playing it, but apart from that, it was all right.
Beyond Hope doesn't have a powerful enough machine, he says. Cyberpunk, but do have some tabletop games for the genre. You've totally lost me.
Beyond Hope says the first 60 have got a coat of primer, but that's as far as any of his models, kits, and minis ever get. Sounds like somebody else we know.
What was that? I just dropped something. I don't know what I've dropped, but no doubt when I come to want it, I'll find out what I've dropped. Never mind, I can't find it. Dirt and marks, earth brown, streaking dirt, concrete, dust and rain marks.
I can't see the chat at all now. I've got my glasses on, so.
All right, I'll have a look. Ted, if your company's interested, the Swedish Navy are selling a prototype gunboat for 300,000 kroners. Yeah, I'll probably, by the time I've done my live streaming and got the first payment from YouTube at the end of the month, yeah, I'll probably put a down payment on that myself, actually. Just a down payment, that's all. Try to catch up now. Level up the other side and put some dust on this. I think this model's is the one that's taken me the longest to paint, because it just seems to go on forever.
Well, it's quite big.
Yeah. Well, even the big tanker did. And the Oshkosh. It didn't seem to go on for as long as this. Maybe it's because I'm just doing it in weekly segments.
Yeah, that obviously makes things last a lot longer when you're only doing
like with
a couple of hours a week on it.
Because when we're filming something, we'll film a short 5-minute section. This is how you apply the paint, and then we'd get off and switch the camera off and blat on and do it, wouldn't we?
Yep. It's a long process. Says Fox. What did he say? Oh, he said freehand stripes and checkers always look terrible until they're finished. My checkers always used to look like arse until I'd gone back and forth a load of times, cleaned up and weathered. Yeah. You didn't see the Mona Lisa halfway through. back and forth. Do it one way and then go back with the other colour again, and eventually you get something you're happy with. You won't get something that not everybody's happy with, but you'll find your own personal level of happiness.
As for me, I'm now applying AK Dust and Rain Marks pencil.
Obviously the paint changes colour as well while it's wet and when it dries, so what might look like it doesn't blend in will actually blend in eventually.
Right. That's because you do it in dribs and drabs, says Fox. Yeah, going back to the painting on the Baneblade. Yeah, is your Baneblade in authentic German Rotobahn or the more traditional Mike Mountain red? Yeah, it's a tribute to Mike Mountain because it was him and Fox that got me into Baneblade anyway. So yes, it was a hard decision.
What he's asking is, did you actually paint it in Mephiston red? Or it's not a Warhammer colour, is it?
It's not a Warhammer colour. It's Villero. I think it's Vallejo Carmine Red. Yes, but it's the near enough red I had for Dad. So yeah, he's happy. Oh, skinny models and belated Merry Christmas to yourself, family, and everyone here, active and lurkers alike. Yes, if there are any lurkers out there, if you're out there and we've popped up on your YouTube channel as somebody recommended to watch, you may perhaps even be a Warhammer 40k fan or tabletop modeler who's found us because we're of the same video type recommendations. Come and say hello. Yeah, we know you're out there. We can tell.
Like lots of things, it's more fun with friends.
Yeah.
So come and join the chat.
Yeah. Don't lurk. Come and use your finger words. Yes. Tell us who you are. If anybody else got any Warhammer for Christmas, join in. Because nothing serious with us.
As you can tell.
Yeah. We apologise if we upset anybody by not painting in the right Warhammer colours or the regiment thingies. But yeah, we're doing it and we enjoy it.
Don't lurk. Come and use your finger words, says Fox. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Colin says, I love lurking. Yeah, but you've already come in and said hello, so it doesn't count as lurking if you do it again.
Yeah.
See how that looks on the actual camera thing.
Yeah, I know that Colin had ordered some of these pencils. Colin, have you had your pencils arrive yet? Have you tried them out? I know you bought the set. I think I'm buying the set.
He can't answer. He's lurking now.
Ah, right. Come back to lurking. Yeah, he's probably gone off to watch somebody else's YouTube channel. We'll have words.
For that, most of it needs another orange, but that should be about right. Oh no, you've upset Dad. He thought you'd use Mepperson red, so he's oh.
Does it not count?
Peter Rogers says, I thought you said finger mouse. Can't get the tune out of my head now. Yeah, we're good for earworms.
Yeah.
I can't think of the tune for finger mouse though.
No.
I've no idea what that is. I'm aware of finger mouse, but I don't know what the tune is. Paul DeTomasso's here saying hello, boys and girls.
Hi, Paul. Good evening to you. Welcome. It's on my stream tonight. Yeah, I'm hosting, but it's running through Chris's computer. That's probably why it looks so good.
I don't know. It's not so much the power of the computer, but you do really need two monitors to do the setup how we do it. So that's where you're falling down, really.
Mm-hmm. I shall endeavour to seek out another monitor.
You said you were having trouble with the monitor you got, didn't you?
Sorry, what?
You were having some trouble with the monitor you've got.
Yeah, I don't think it's giving me true colours, but I did look at going out and buying a new one, but monitors aren't cheap. So what I'll do, now it's Christmas, I would think that lots of people will have had an upgrade over Christmas, and maybe after Christmas there might be one or two used ones come available. I'll have a look at that. Because
Never know.
Never know. It's like Boxing Day. You find all the presents that everybody's got that doesn't want for sale, unused, unopened. Yeah, you mean you've got it as a present and you don't want it.
Well, you never know. Get another couple of hundred super chats and you'll be all right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, returning all the money's gained back into the hobby, as Fox says, to keep the lights on.
Yes, and get you some cakes.
And cake.
Hobby cakes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not looking too bad now. Yeah, we're getting there. Zadsa says I can use an LCD TV as a second monitor. Yeah, I've been looking out for those, but I just need one that has the right connection in the back so I can plug the laptop into it. I also think that I need another sound graphics card in, or I need something to do with something doing to the graphics card, sort of run two monitors.
Yeah, if you've only got one output on it, then it basically won't, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it does need something doing to it. My lad knows all the technical stuff. Got this. Beyond Hope says got this stream on his 40-inch Samsung TV. Yep, big. He can, yeah. Beyond Hope will be able to see all the faults.
Yeah, that's why I've been complaining about everything that I've done.
Mm.
Swigging Pig can sort you out with a used flat screen monitor. Just needs to arrange how to get it to you from Huddersfield.
Ah, right. Thank you.
Yeah, I think at the moment travel's not the thing. So.
Yeah. I need to sort out the computer first, get all that to sort it. Then I would like it would certainly be easier to run 2 monitors, so I could see the chat and the outputs on different streams.
Yeah, it
different
does make
speeds.
life a lot easier. I for many years I used to run a computer with one monitor, but then I bought a computer that had 2 monitors with it, and it was like I could plug them both in, I suppose, all right, and I couldn't possibly go back now.
Mm.
One of those things.
It's pretty good for research as well, because sometimes you can compare things on 2 screens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want to compare colours or a technique or something, or
Don Bing says vinyl tape. The time it's taken him to patch up those straps, he could have used vinyl tape. As I said, poor poor result. It's not about the time it takes; it's about having fun doing it.
yeah, that's it.
I'm aware of masking. I've used masking on many different kits and models.
Yeah,
but
and the live stream would have been over in minutes. Hello, everybody. I'm going to put some
yeah,
vinyl stripes on my tank.
it's not.
Yeah, thank you
It's
very
about
much.
enjoying what you're doing and having fun doing it and practicing and learning. And so I've never done any freehand stripes or anything before. Now I have. So
I did some on the Titanic, on the top of the Titanic hull. You'll be able to see it. And I around the top of the Titanic hull where there's the black, the white. No, it's the red anti-fouling, the black hull. Then right around the edge of the top of the hull is a yellow. Can't remember,
that must have been great fun.
Yeah, a yellow line, and it was horrible to do because you couldn't mask it off, because like this it's all rivets, so your masking tape wouldn't lie down. So I think about 90% of it was okay, and then I just had to touch the rest of it in by hand. So there we go. Yeah, I think we're starting to even up on the Beyblade. I've dropped my brush. Do some more buff. What's buff for? I don't know, but it works quite well. The dust.
Are you asking if you're buffed, Ted? Was that?
Yeah. It's the pencil colours. The pencil colour is buff, so it's dirt and marks. So yeah, it's just looking dusty and grimy. Put some dust buff on, and then work it in with a moist paintbrush. As you can see, I think it was a few weeks ago that I put this buff on with a pencil, and just a moist brush, reactivate it again so you can move it around.
You know, it's nearly 10 o'clock, Ted.
Is it? Oh, crikey! I didn't know. Wait,
It
another
doesn't
10
feel
minutes.
like it's been that long, does it?
Yeah. How time has flown when you're enjoying yourself. I didn't realise that. Yeah, I hadn't looked at the clock. Yeah, we'll give it another 10 minutes. So, yeah, time for you to chat away, ask questions, chat, make comments. 10 more minutes. Yeah, last orders at the bar, please. Yeah, don't all rush at once. and then we'll have to have a lie down and an early night because it's early doors for remodels tomorrow. I still haven't sorted the Lexington's still down there in the box. I did think today that I should go upstairs and sort out some colours and paint and things like that, but never got round to it.
Yeah, I've not done any of that either. I haven't even opened the box, I don't think. I think it's probably still sealed.
Yeah. I can't say it was the TV that held my attention today, because I think it was Heroes of Telemark on one side or Sound of Music on another.
Yeah, they did have Sound of Music on downstairs earlier on, but yeah.
I think the other channel was something like Shrek or something like that. It's yeah. Jason and the Argonauts was on Christmas Eve, so yeah.
Paul Tomasso's got a question. It says, "How do I get the winning numbers for Lotto?" You just pick the ones that they're going to draw.
Yeah, that's it.
It's easy.
What you could do, you could always ask somebody in Australia to have a look in the newspaper, because they're 24 hours ahead of us, so they can have a look in tonight's newspaper and tell you the numbers for tomorrow.
Yeah. So I've got some colour on it. I've got some metallics on it. It's on its way. It's a long way to go, obviously, still, but I'm in no rush.
No.
I'm going to do that ladder at the back.
So next Sunday would be your turn, Chris. Is it your turn next week, or is it me?
Yeah, you did last week, didn't you?
Yeah, I must have done.
I think you did.
Yes.
So yes, I think it's my turn next week.
Yeah, I painted dudes, didn't
I? Yeah. So next week I shall be here. Well, not here. I'll be on my own channel at 8 o'clock. Then the week after it'll be back over here for Ted. Just Ted. You won't have to put up with me next time. At either 8:30 or 9, depending on when he wakes up and when Jim runs out.
Yeah, I usually come on when it's my channel. I usually sort of put it down for about 9 o'clock, because I think everybody's had the tea by then and they don't want to watch the news. So yeah.
And then come the end of January, assuming we all survive, then we'll do another team up one over on my channel.
Yeah. I'll have to work out when the next one is on my channel.
That'd be sometime at the end of February-ish, wouldn't it?
Be February, won't it? Yeah, because we were saying tonight that even though the Beyblade's finished, and I'll move on to the Hydra next time, we will still keep the alternate week Sundays. I'll just have to rename it.
Yeah, there's always stuff to build, isn't there?
Yeah, I'll just have to rename it to Warhamster or something like that to make it consistent. Because it won't be Beyblade. I'll have to look at some new credits for the channel.
Yeah. Lynn's just made it. She says, "Way, yay, woohoo!
Hey,
I made
hello.
it. Just got home." Heidi, hi Lynn. We're just about to finish, so yeah, you made it just in time. Yeah.
Never mind. You can always watch it on catch up. Yeah.
Amazing what you see when you put your glasses of seeing on, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when you back streaming next, Ted? Wednesday?
yes, it will be. We're back to the Landwasser Schlepper, the kit without a puppy. We're back for that next.
Oh yeah,
next month.
puppyless water tank. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, saying that, most kits don't have a puppy, so it's
Another
not
half.
very descriptive.
Go for another half-hour skipper scale models and Chris, who we can't talk to as he's timed out.
Yeah. I'm still here, but no, we're not going to go for another half hour. Our 90 minutes is fine for us. You can do the big long streams that last for 4 hours and 6 hours and stuff. We'll leave that to you. Tomorrow's the long stream. That's the 4-hour stream.
Candy says Jason and the Argonauts are classic. Several of the models used are presently on display at the National Galleries of Scotland. Well worth seeing. Well,
cool.
1960s that program. I think 1962. Oh, that's how old that is.
It was all stop motion, wasn't it? Well, not all of it, obviously, but
yeah,
skeleton fighting and things like that.
Yeah, skeletons, and yeah, I think I turned it over when the great sort of
the golden fleece, wasn't it? He was after.
Yeah,
the Argonauts, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I turned it over when the statues are coming to life.
Paul's here. He says, "Keep going till E-models Monday." No, need some beauty sleep before then. And Fox says they'll be eating and pooping at some point before then as well. Yes, those things will also need to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, snacks are allowed on the E-models extended live stream. All the crisps, all the Ferrero Rocher. Now we have got some. Yeah, we do have some Ferrero Rocher about the house somewhere, but I haven't.
I don't like it. I don't like nuts, so I don't like Ferrero Rocher at all.
Oh, yeah.
So you can keep them.
Right. It's the witching hour. It's 2200 hours or thereabouts, and I think I've done enough on mine.
Finishing time, is it? Right. I'll just finish this bit, and then I'll be with some buttons.
Yeah. So I think I've sort of done enough, made enough mess. Didn't put my gloves on, so I've got pigment all over my fingers.
It makes it look like you've been doing stuff.
Yeah. It's just everywhere now. I've got to turn the light switch on. There's pigment all over it. Brown pigment, so folks wonder, yeah.
Fox says someone has built a base for their model already. I've not even opened the packaging. I think you said you had opened the packaging. You said you put the paints in it or something, didn't you? I thought I might be misremembering. But yeah, we'll find out tomorrow just how much Fox has actually done, although he said he's not even opened it.
Yeah, I think he buys two. I think
he's probably bought two. He'll show us the empty one, and then he'll go off camera for a minute and come back, and it'll all be done.
Yeah.
Lynn's saying, "What are you painting, Chris?" This is the Achilles Ridge Runner, like what it says up there. Look, just up there. I'm doing the one up there, and Ted's doing the one over there. But we're going to have to change the pictures around again for next time if he's not doing the Baneblade anymore. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I put some orange lines on it, which look all right to me. They're fine. With some more weathering and stuff on there, they'll blend in better. I'll put the metallic bits on, and that's that today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ted's been putting brown stuff all over his Baneblade.
Yeah, I've just been. Yeah, it's all rusty and gungy and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, because weathering. I haven't got round to the mud yet. Whether I do get round to mud, I don't know. It might not be a muddy planet. It might just be dusty.
Right. So yes, we've done then, are we?
Now we have, yes. Yep. Paintbrushes down, everybody. That's time. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, I've just about finished. So that's all right. That's well timed.
And we finished, and I've still got some gin left.
Just down it. Go on, drink it. Down it now. Go on. Go.
Yeah, I shall savour that for when we go into the closing credits and things like that. Oh,
Oh,
Well,
dear.
yes. Well, I think that does bring us to the end of another Beyblade Sunday, the last one for the year, and then next year we'll go to pastures new and move on
Happy Beyblade-mas.
to other things. But yeah, do join us again tomorrow night if you're able to over on the eModels channel. We are on in the rest of the week. Chris is on, he said, after eModels tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Doing his Lego. Then
Yeah.
Fox
I think Colin's just said in chat that he's on after the e-models, so he might be in between, or we might overlap. But you know, you can open 2 browser windows and watch both of us if you're.
Well, but we're around because we've got nothing else better to do now than just sit at the bench and things like that. And Fox is always on somewhere. So yeah, Colin will be around as well for his buddy bills and things like that. But I never know when anybody's on, so do apologise. But anyway, thanks for all joining in tonight. Thank you very much, everybody that give me a super chat tonight. It's been brilliant. Yeah, the first night I've been monetized and people giving me a super chat. But thank you very much. You've been really appreciated.
At least you know it works for you now as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yes, thank you. Anyway, Chris and I will leave you all. If we don't see you before, have a great New Year's Eve, or as good as you can make it, and we'll see you the other side of we'll see you 2021, if not before. But we'll leave you for now. Thanks for joining in, and Beyblade. Good night. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you
Happy New Year. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.